Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that was a nice gesture.
Good, good. It was a great week.
Oh yeah.
I saw your picture. Hey, how are you? Casey. Yes. I know. I'm fine with that. But I did see a picture of Carol.
What you looking for?
Right. It's already going. I think you're in top name. You got a cool title though.
Yes, found some time for us.
You should write 20 minutes. Make this thing your own show.
Here, I gotta do it right now. Like I'm doing an old camera.
Probably it'd be a goal. I was gonna say.
Going out there. Oh shoot.
Unless all the chairs are in. I only see two of them that have reserved signs. Maybe I'm not.
First 2 rows. Congratulations. That's exciting. Very good.
That was the only part. Literally the only good thing about going down to one photographer was that I got both big cameras.
This is good.
And like, this is what I did for setup. But then when we have second photographers, like I'm gonna take the camera too. Might as well. Now I gotta go backwards.
That's funny.
Both sides.
For my own personal stuff,
Yeah.
like I have Canon.
Pay $5 extra for the camera.
Nikon is what I've always used professionally, like even in college or your longer photo department is all Nikon in a partnership with the university. But yeah, my personal gear is all Canon.
Yeah. Do you like Nikon?
I do. It's different. I think honestly they're pretty good. Like, there are certain specific things where like people will tell you people to come in like, oh my gosh, Nikon's the only way to go for this or that, go, whatever. Things like how the menu interface is like better on Nikon. Once I get my settings where I like them, I just manual and then I do my photo settings and I don't have to. So that doesn't bother me. Canon's what I was first comfortable with because that's what I like, taught myself to use. That's what I got when I was sophomore in high school and really get into photography. And so yeah, it wasn't until I started doing internships and stuff where I had to use
always interesting.
Yeah. So it's less that I like Nikon better and more that this is the best camera. It's like the highest quality. It's got the fastest shutter. It's got the nicest sensor. Like all these.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, like this, I only use like DSLR mirrorless, you know?
Yeah.
And so when I got this, I was like,
I would have no idea.
so, but now, you know, I love it. I'm figuring it out and I'm very used to it now.
It's exactly that kind of thing. This is what I use almost exclusively. Work is what I usually take photos at, and then I have my personal gear for sometimes.
Where do you want us?
Wait, the video. You go.
How are you doing?
Lindsay. So you guys want to gather in a little bit closer, we'll go ahead and get going. There's plenty of seats still if you'd like to sit down and get out of the sun. Okay, good morning. My name is Pat Costello. I'm the chair of the Sioux Falls Development Foundation, and so I'll be the MC today. Development Foundation is what hosts these great events, these groundbreakings to celebrate investments in our community and in our state. And it's a wonderful investment today for the Hinks family. I would say that I met Bill and Carolyn probably 25 years ago. I think we shared some season tickets at the Skyforce. We sat right next to each other and really had an opportunity to learn more about them and befriend them over the years. This is an incredible opportunity and a testament of a South Dakota family reinvesting into the community, into the city, into the state, and doing so and keeping their philanthropic obligations in mind. A tremendously philanthropic family. And so we're very proud of what's happening. But you're not here to listen to me. I'm just the MC, so I'm going to introduce Reverend Teal. Where did he go? There he is. He's going to give us the opening prayer, dedication prayer, I should say.
And take the opportunity. I preach a little bit, but not so much. Thank you for the photo, by the way. I already called my mother, and she's just ecstatic. So Lucille is smiling. She's 88. She lost her best friend this past week. Joanne was her name, and so she's been kind of blue this whole week. So that made her day. So thank you so much for that opportunity. And just to say, then I'm going to pray. I'm not just going to open with a word of prayer. This is like, it's a gratitude kind of a prayer for like all employees and all the things that you do like in the town and all those kinds of things. But it's also like a prayer to sort of say, God, like do something here extraordinary. The Hinks family, for so many of us, have been so gracious, and I think have touched so many different lives. But that's what you want to see come out of these kind of places. I'm not a contractor. I'm not a builder. But I know what people can do if you turn them loose. And they have done that. And I just want to say a word of thanks to them, even for just this opportunity. We're going to pray over the ground to make this place a bit holy, if we can do that. Can we pray together? God, we are so grateful for the morning you've given to us, this incredible day. And God, for this an opportunity is what this is. This is about what happens when people have a vision that I believe, God, that you've given them. When groups of people get together who are wanting to make a difference out of their own gratitude and the difference that they make in so many lives. So God, this is about all the people that someday may have jobs here and families that will be affected by this place. God, protect it all the builders, all the contractors, all the workers, and then as this thing begins to grow, that it becomes more than anyone ever expected, especially, God, that it makes a difference in the lives of people. That is really what this is all about. We are so grateful for the time that we get to spend here today, to just spend with some great people. God, be real, be mighty in this place. May your Spirit make the ground even a bit holy today. We pray that in the name of Jesus, your Son. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. Now I get the privilege to introduce the chair of the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce, Dan Doyle. Dan, great chamber day today.
Thanks, Pat. It really is a great chamber day. It's wonderful. It's awesome to see everybody here. I get a kick out of these groundbreakings because I always seem to get sandwiched in between the pastor and then the delegation from here and from the mayor's office and today from Washington, D.C. So I'm sure you guys are really looking forward to hearing them from me. I think that Pat hit the nail on the head, and I think that it's really important to celebrate events like this the way that we are. We do have an already fabulous facility, business, employment base, owner here in Bill and in the Hinks family. They continue to invest their talent and treasure into the Sioux Falls community and the South Dakota community. The region, it's remarkable when you look at the number of employees they have, the level of infrastructure that they create, and just the impact they've had on our community. You're a shining example of what we all aspire to be and why we care so much about this community and why we know of the great things that are being done. I think it's pretty cool that you also have the flyover scheduled for this on a Monday. That's not normally the case. So I just want to say on behalf of the Chamber, though, thank you for your continued investment in the community and in the state of South Dakota. Thank you for all the work you're doing, the example that you set for everybody else. And I just wish you and the company continued years of success, growth, and we thank you for your investment in the Chamber and in our community.
Okay, now we'll hear from the founder of this great organization, and I'm proud to call him a friend, Bill Hinks.
I find when you get a little older, and believe me, I'm a little older, those sometimes steps you got to watch yourself. But you know, I'm just so thankful to see this group, see this crowd, and see so many friends that are out here, and the time that we spent this morning with the governor. And we have with us today, who is a surprise guest, Ron Wanek, which is the founder and chairman of Ashley Furniture. And trust me, they are the largest furniture company in the world. They know what's going on, and nobody's even that close to them. So we're just so overjoyed that we have the opportunity to work with them and be with them. We've been together about 43 years, and Ron and I are showing it a little bit, but we're still getting around, so that means something. I want to take time to say thank you to my wife Carolyn that holds me up so many times and keeps me going, and tries to find certain vitamins that'll keep me charged up. Sometimes I got a whole packet of them. I think there's a few too many in there, but as long as they work, that's the main thing. I want to thank Lindsay for all the work of kind of keeping me straight during the day. She's back there. And of course, my family that's all out here. And, you know, it's grown here lately, and it's just amazing to see how it's grown so quick. But that's kind of nice. I appreciate that, too. And it's so nice to have everybody here, and I appreciate the mayor and, you know, all of you people that are here. There's so many people to thank. The Corps of Engineers helped us get going. You know, so actually building the building, of course, we run into the steel strike problem, which raised the cost a little bit, but we are going to make this work. This is going to give us an opportunity to fill a building with product that we know we can sell, so we don't have to tell the customer it's 3 weeks from now. You know, we're going to tell the customer we'll deliver it tomorrow or the day after. And we're really excited about that. That's really encourageable. So I want to tell you, when I first come to Sioux Falls, you know, it was about 1959, and that's a long time ago. My uncle said, come to Sioux Falls and make your fortune. I didn't ever dream that anything like this would ever happen. And I just think, I thank God, and I thank my minister over here that keeps me straight too on the one that's really doing this. It isn't me, it's the man above, and that's a good way to think about it. So I think with that, I'm kind of going to close. I don't want to say too much, but I have the time here and the opportunity to bring and introduce Governor Kristi Noem. We all love her, and I'm sure you all guys love her too.
He said, I'll just jump off, and I was prepared to dive after him. I don't know what vitamins you're taking, but I'll take them. Listen, it's just a fantastic day to be here with all of you. And I want to thank you for being here and celebrating with Bill and Carolyn and their family and their team and everybody that has invested in this facility. I think it's remarkable the F-16 for taking off, because an investment like this only has the rewards that it has because it's happened in this country. And, you know, I remind people every day that we need to wake up happy and optimistic, just because we woke up better off than 99% of the other people in this world, just because we were blessed to be in America. And this investment is going to create opportunities. It's going to build relationships with other people. And over again, we look at the fact that when people are given the opportunity to succeed in South Dakota, they invest right back into their communities. Bill and Carolyn have done that their entire lives. They have been successful, and then they've turned around and given it back out to people in their lives and built relationships. And I think God has blessed that. He's going to continue to bless that. I want to thank Ron for being here. I had the chance to visit with Ron just a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about your story, your impact on the Sioux Falls community, but also what your impact has been in South Dakota and far beyond. You have no idea what your testimony is and how far it reaches, but it is a legacy that you can be very proud of. So I want to thank everybody that's here that has partnered in this relationship, in this business, and created opportunities for jobs, for growth, in growing our economy, growing our state, and therefore being something that I think right now the rest of the country is watching. In South Dakota, we have 28,000 open jobs right now, which means people that are here working because it's a fantastic job. That we have people that are moving to our state to be a part of our way of life, and they're moving here because they want to be like us. They want to be a part of a business like Bill and Carolyn have built in partnership with Ron and others who have invested. And I also think that it's important that while we have the fastest growing economy in the country at 9.9%, that we continue to do it in a way that reflects our values and our principles that have made South Dakota such a wonderful state for so many years. So this is a wonderful day to celebrate. I'm excited about what's going on here. I'm looking forward to our continued partnership. And I also know that that doesn't happen without everybody's vision on how projects like this can create opportunities and go into people's homes and make it a family space, a place where people want to spend time and build relationships. So I get the opportunity to introduce the mayor of Sioux Falls, and he has been outstanding in his reflection of what leadership is in this community and throughout the state. So would you please welcome with me Mayor Paul Tenhaken.
All right, thank you, Governor. All right, well, good morning, everybody. What a fun day. Great day. It's under 100 degrees out. It's beautiful. To the Hinks family, congratulations. I just want you to know, though, that in my house, you're famous for your Christmas lights and not what you've done here. If you don't know, they have the best Christmas lights in their house, and you can see them from a long ways away. My kids and I always love seeing your Christmas lights. But if you don't know the story of Bill, and Carolyn and their entrepreneurial adventure. Hope you have a chance to read the back of your handout here. But one of the cool things that it talks about in there is it says that Bill tried out several business ventures before discovering that mobile homes come with surplus furniture. And I love that entrepreneurial line right there. He tried out several business ventures, because a lot of times we only see this. We see the groundbreaking and all the success, but his hair didn't get gray by accident. It comes with a lot of work, a lot of perseverance, and a lot of just doing the right thing for the community. And Bill and I had a chance to sit down during the pandemic. This was maybe about a year ago, Bill, I guess. He was masked up and I was masked up. You remember this meeting in my office? And I'm like, man, what does he want to meet about? Is it about staffing and workforce and pandemic? And he wanted to talk about a church he was trying to help get off the ground and some land issues. And I'm like, man, what a good dude. He should have a lot more things that he should be nervous about right now than helping this little church plant try and get going. And I think that's probably all you need to know about Bill and his family. So it's incredibly grateful, with a grateful heart, that I come here today just to say thanks for all you've done for this community, man. Your fingerprints are all over Bill and Carolyn. And it's a great day for Sioux Falls. So on behalf of myself and the city, congratulations. And we look forward to continued big things with your new leadership as well. It's starting to take, is Mayor Heinitz here? Okay. The previous president now stepped up the ladder. Now he's a mayor of Brandon. So hopefully you put him through his paces here, because he's got his work cut out for him in Brandon. So, but on behalf of the city, congratulations, guys. Thank you. But it's my pleasure to introduce one of the hardest working guys in D.C. And he's here with us today, and that's Congressman Dusty Johnson, to make some remarks. Dusty.
Anybody who watches more than a few minutes a day of cable news could be forgiven if they wonder, is America still a place where great things happen? And today is really a great day. And it's a great day for a number of reasons. Obviously, we love seeing investment in this state, number one. Number two, obviously, we love seeing job creation in this state. Number three, we love to see new retail options for consumers in this state. That's all good, but it's not the reason that I'm really excited today. I'm excited because today is a reminder that the American dream is alive. It is a reminder that one hard-working guy with one vision and one store, who builds a world-class team and who spends 40 years listening to his employees and to his customers, can pull all of that together into 40 stores and 1,200 employees. Ladies and gentlemen, today is proof, if you needed it, that the American dream is alive. And more than any other reason, I think that's why today is worth celebrating. Congratulations, everybody.
Always well spoken. Okay, now we'll introduce Troy Aikman, who's going to give a few words. Thanks, Troy.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I was talking to my wife just last night about it, and she said, or I was telling her, I said, can you believe how exciting this is? I said, ever, Kim, in your wildest dreams, could you imagine we'd be here today surrounded by such a group of people? And she paused, and she stopped, and she looked at me, and she said, Troy, you're not in my wildest dreams. And that really hurt my feelings. But no, I'm really excited to introduce someone, before I tell you a little bit about the project, who is a mentor to many, millions, I say, definitely tens of thousands in our business. We got the word late Friday that he was coming all the way from Wisconsin to be with us here today. I'd like to introduce the chairman and founder of Ashley Furniture, Ron Wanek. Ron, please join me up here.
Thank you. Well, it is indeed a great pleasure to be here today. As Bill said, we've been doing business with the Hinks family for 42 years. And thank you, Carolyn and Bill.
Hinks family and the entire organization. We really appreciate everything that you guys have done. We've had a great growth together. You guys are a class act. You do a lot for business and your customers, but also the communities that you serve, and we're very proud to be a partner with you. So anyway, I'd also like to have my co-founder partner here, Chuck Vogel, come up and maybe say a few words, since he was one of the first guys that sold Bill 42 years ago.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron. First of all, what a great, beautiful weather day we have today. And it's really wonderful to be here. Bill and I have known each other for almost 40 years, I think. And I remember we had an opportunity, some of our key dealers we would invite to Jamaica. And Bill was a golfer, as many of you know, a good golfer, and he used to hit the ball a long way. And we had a chance to take Bill on a trip to Jamaica. And Bill and I would golf, and that son of a gun would hit a ball 250 plus yards, which is really, yes, he was. But the most amazing thing about the whole thing, even though he beat me in distance, he'd add up the scorecard, and I've never seen anybody. I looked at him and I said, he just, boom, boom, got the score, 39, boom, boom, 41. I said, how in the heck can you add that fast? And he said, it goes back to the days when he was working in the bakery, and he'd add up all the receipts and everything, and he was just faster than any computer I've ever seen. So it was a great story, but in Jamaica, we had a chance to spend 4 or 5 days getting to know he and Carolyn. It was really great to meet somebody in a personal relationship as opposed to always business. And we were pretty small at that time, the first time we went on that trip, and you were pretty small at that time. And I was talking to Tom Kovash, who used to be one of our salesmen for us. He worked for me for many years, did a great job, and it's always nice to see he and the other management grew. But to see everybody so excited about doing a great job and looking at growth. Ron has always promoted growth. He's always promoted, and he's worked harder than anyone, or almost anyone. No, he has a passion for it. He has a passion for the business and to be the best furniture company. And that's the same thing Bill and his team have. And we want to congratulate you and the whole family and all the employees for what you are doing and what you're accomplishing and the opportunity that you are giving the 1,200 plus people that work for you now. Thank you.
I also want to say it's always a pleasure to come to Sioux Falls in South Dakota. It's a beautiful area of the country. You guys keep everything so neat and clean and well preserved, and it's really a great job that you do in South Dakota. We love South Dakota, and Governor Christie, you do a wonderful job. We're very proud of you and the job you're doing for the country and everybody else. And so thank you all very much for the great job you all do. We appreciate everything. Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about the project. This is really an exciting step towards fulfilling our growth strategy that Bill's laid out for us. This expanded facility significantly enhances our distribution capabilities, which, as many have said today, reach South Dakota and beyond. For those that don't know us and where we operate in a 6-state region, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, the great state of Wisconsin, of course, and Illinois. When completed, this building will nearly double the size of the existing building. Some pictures here on either side of the podium here. It will grow to 650,000 square feet. It will be one of the larger freestanding buildings in the state of South Dakota. It will, as many have said already, be our central hub for about 1,200 employees across the region. And one of Bill's great visions here, too, that he's pushed us towards is reimagined retail. We have some reimagineers with us from Ashley Furniture today in what they're calling the 7.0 model. for what Ashley Furniture will look like in the future. That in combination with the Furniture Mart will have 100,000 plus square feet of reimagined retail, which would be a significant vehicle for growth. There's a couple of other people that I do want to thank today. Tyler Tortzen from Senator Round's office. For those of you that do not know, we're next to a flood levee, so it took quite an amount of time with the Army Corps of Engineers to pull this off. So thank you to Senator Rounds and Tyler as well. And then also Ben Reddy from Senator Thune's office. I know neither of them could be here today, but we appreciate you sending representatives to us. Again, thank you for coming out and spending some of your valuable time with us today to celebrate this momentous occasion. We're very grateful. Thank you.
Okay, Bill, if I can invite you back up here. We've got a commemorative shovel to give to you. We'll just do it right here. Bill, on behalf of the Sioux Falls Development Foundation, here is a commemorative shovel to commemorate the day. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, if we could have Carolyn, let's take a picture. Okay, we're all set. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, let's look kind of this way first.
Okay. So as it turns out, we have two shovels for it.
We got to use.
So we'll have everybody line up and we'll do the groundbreaking. We'll kind of wrap things up.
So there's a list of people on the program here of all the people that we need behind the shovels. So the bottom of the page, you have to get on the back side of the shovels. All right, we need you on the north side of the shovels. There we go. All right, if y'all put your hands on the shovel, we're going to get some photo ops here, and then I'll give instructions on when we're actually going to dig.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right, so everybody get their pictures taken here. Photographers, give me the heads up when you're ready. All right, if everyone could dig a spade of dirt and hold it up, don't throw it yet. Pick up a spade of dirt, don't throw it. All right, y'all, on the count of three, we're going to toss the dirt in front of the pile there. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
we should make an announcement that there's.
All right, we'll pose for a few more pictures if you need them, but for the rest of us, there are cookies over here that I think are available for your mid-morning snack.